Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Factorio with yours truly, Inzainia. Today we have got to increase our copper. As you can see over there, we are down to, in fact, I'm going to go pick this well up, this drill, and I'm going to take it with me. How many drills do I even have? I've got 8. We'll pick this one up too because that one's dead. It's not doing anything, so we don't need it there. In fact, I'm going to put one back right there if I can. We'll move that. Sorry, having the drill there is more important to me right now, bruh. And let's power it. Alright, so we've got a little bit, and we could probably put one right there with them little bits, 60, 80, and 8. Not really worth messing with. Alright, so first things first, let's set up our delivery system. So we're going to take out of this train here, and I'm going to do the whole, well, yeah, I'm going to do the whole length of the train, and then I'll move them, that stuff. And then I made some smart chests, but I didn't make anywhere near enough. Actually, I'm not going to use the smart chest. Since we're just doing this for copper, we can always change this later. We're going to run just a line, and we're going to run it down, curve it up and over. Oh, well, I didn't have to do that. I thought that was a line for a second there. That's that old stuff that I did back when we first started. Alright, and I just want to run it up and tie it into the existing line. So there we go. I don't like how that's going to work though. Actually, what I should have done was this. Like so, and then used a splitter. Do I have a splitter? No, let's make a splitter. Splitter. Splitter, splitter, splitter. Sorry, you guys have to watch this. But that's part of the fun. Alright, where'd you go? Where'd you go, critter? Oh, there it is. Alright, and then we'll just use a splitter to tie it in like that. And now whatever comes here will be evenly distributed to both sides of that also. So, what we need to do now is power it. And we can get away with using the little ones. I'm not sure. Yes, we can. Outstanding. I'm going to set them all up first. And of course, we're going to have to make more power lines now too. Fortunately, we have so many materials. In fact, I've got a full inventory. I have to get rid of some of this garbage. But it's alright for right now. So there we go. That's our unloading depot. And we're good to go. So let's go get on the train. And we're going to drive to the next station. Alright, and first thing I want to do is get rid of some of all this other stuff. Like, I don't need that. So let's get him off because I just want him going from here to there. And then back to here, back to there. So let's drive. How much fuel do I still have? Oh, I've only used like 30 fuel and all that playing. I'm going to let it, I'm going to take this down to about 2 seconds. 3 seconds. There we go. That way, I want to get it lined up perfect. And if I let it drive through, it'll line up. And when it lines up, we're good to go. But I can move this out of the way, can't I? Why can't I move it anymore? I used to be able to. Alright, well, let's stop it. Now we'll stop. Play. 3. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to go to Simo Nyason. Yeah, people that paid more money or something for the game got their name put in it. And some of these are some weird names. But that's that guy. He's cool. Whatever. Appreciate you supporting the game more than some people did. And, you know, that's great. Alright, so what we got to do now is we got to set these guys up to where they're loading. Oh, and don't worry, we will be moving anything that needs to be moved. like that little guy. Needs to be moved out the way. This little guy right here needs to be moved. Where? That's right, out the way. Alright, so what we will do, and this is going to sound silly, but yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to come in like so, or wait. Yeah, no, I know a better way to do this. We're going to make a bunch of crates. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do it that way. 5, 10, 15, 20. How many did I put down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, well, we'll just make a bunch of crates. I'm not going to count them all. It'll take forever. Make them faster. Make them faster. Gonna need more than that. It's alright. Oh no, now I gotta go back in my inventory. Here they go. You see what I'm doing, right? There we go. We made a few extra, but that's alright. Alright, 1 second. Okay. So what I'm thinking here is we're going to need more blue inserters now, aren't we? No, we got plenty. This is maybe going to work, maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. But what I want to do is that, so that I have a stockpile. That way they have somewhere to put stuff. Now the only thing I wasn't thinking about, oh yeah, and it fits just fine. Maybe it don't. It's one too far. I need one more. I can put something on the other side if I have to. There we go. No, I can't do it there because I got to have the belt. So I need the belts coming like so. Basically. I mean, I'm going to have to move this guy, but here, let's pick it up. We'll move it. There we go. That's out the way. Man, this is technical, but it's fun. This is cool. Alright, there we go. Now let's get this guy, which we can get all but the front side. And I'm hoping that if I put one over there, yes, it will reach. So we can get them all by doing just like that. Now we just need a bunch more of them. There we go. Fortunately, we got all the materials to make as many as we want. Where'd they go though? Oh, they're already down here. So we'll put one there. We put one there. Put one there. Which will let us probably get rid of that one, but I don't know. We're not going to risk it. And then we'll put one there. And that tied it all in. So let's cut to the other side. And let's get one for there. 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 This is ridiculous. But that's going to work. As you can see, I can't walk through the crates. But that's going to work. So there we go. And I know that's an obscene amount, but it's okay. Now let's get to the drills. We got 8 of them right now. Let's I don't want to, let's take that corner off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we'll run power down like so, and then we'll come over on this side right here, and that'll work. And we'll run power down this side like so, because I think one big long row of them's all we're really going to need. Now, how much power are we consuming? It's starting to get night, 9.2. We're doing 6 on those and 2 on those, and I can't tell. Okay. So let's do it like so. Let's go ahead and set the train. We'll set it to go to Danny Beetle and to stay for 40 seconds. And then to come here and to stay for 40 seconds. Let me go into here. We'll put the rest of that in there, as much of it as we can. Where'd the rest of it go? Ain't no way it was perfect. Maybe it was. Strange. So it's going from Danny from base to here and back. And it's going to stay for 41 seconds. So let's go ahead and run. And it's going to stay here, of course, for its first 41 seconds, and then it'll take off. And when it does, I'll put that corner back on. And with having the same exact setup here and over there, basically I don't think I'm going to need that many cars for this. Just going to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to load that many cars. I mean, I want it to, but I don't think it's going to. And there we go. So now all these guys are going to be loaded up waiting. But these first handful of boxes, they're going to pile it all into these, and it's not going to get much further. Now, if I had like multiple rows tied into it, which I will eventually, then each row would be okay. But damn, that train is fast, ain't it? So I just want to wait on it to come back, which is another 40 seconds, of course. Can we make any more deals yet? What do we need? Electronic circuits. Then I'm going to ride it back to the other house and see how it goes. See, as you can see, it's only the first few. I didn't need half this many. But you learn by playing. You learn by doing. So I could end up taking half of these off, most of this off. But I'm probably going to end up tying multiple lines into it too, so that way it's equally distributed. Like I'll have this line going to the first set of 5 or so, and then have another line going to the next set of 5, and another line going to the next set of 5. Let's see how many it gets in there. We got to get on it first. All right, there we go. We can see there's 15, 130, 140. 100. How many are working at 1, 2, 3, 4? Because only 4 have stuff. Okay. So how much are we getting in there? 270, 280, 290. I think I was expecting a little bit too much out of this. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. We'll give it a shot. All right, and there we go. We're not even stopping there. Good, good. It's exactly what we wanted. We want it to come up and around. And let's see how it works. Look at the arms, freaking out. Can't get it out fast enough. Yep, we're probably going to have to build an extra belt, a separate belt for each train. I just want to see if it gets emptied. If it gets emptied, which I don't think it's going to. Why not, though? Let me get out. What's backing us up? All right, we're getting backed up there. I see now. So what we're probably going to have to do is the same kind of process here. That's what I didn't think about. Okay, so that'll work. So what we'll do then is we'll take and pick these up. And we'll take some of these and put these guys down here, and I'll make a couple more, make 5 more, since that's all we seem to about be using really. And I'll go ahead and pick some of these up and get them out of the way, because we're not going to need that many. It's pretty obvious already to me that only the first part of it's actually getting used. So what we'll do is that, and then we'll take and yeah, that's going to work. That is going to work. But what I need to do is I need to replace that with one of these guys. That is one of these guys. No, it ain't. Oh, that's a chest right there that's in the way. So let's pick that chest up so that it can throw stuff. Has 1,000 things try and fall up off the ground. That was a mistake, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Good gosh. Let's put the chest back down over here now. Alright. Let's go into it. Let's put all this in there, all that in there, all that. Put the steel in there for now. Put that in there for now. Put them in there for now. We don't need them. Alright. Now let's just pick it all up. This is crazy. Too much stuff. It's all messing up my lines. That's okay. That's supposed to be there. It's the rest of this that ain't. Look at all that stuff in my steel line. Man, we just ended up picking up all kind of junk. There we go. Poor train's so confused right now. It's like, man, there's just stuff everywhere, mister. Should clean up your garage. Alright. What is this? That's supposed to be like that. That's not. That's not. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Get a little closer. Man, I made a mess. You should all be screaming at me, Zane, you're such a retard. Good gosh, I don't even know if I got it all cleaned up now. I'm going to have to go back and check my lines later. Right there, I got some coal on my line. Shouldn't be there. There's a little copper on the line. Some more of that. There we go. Man, that's messy. I had too much stuff down here. I need to go put this stuff in my other stuff so that it can spit it out, which is something you can do. I don't know if I've ever shown that or not, but you can take like all these bars, these excess bars that I picked up. First, let's not get run over by the train. Alright, player's inventory is full. There's a chest right there. Let's cut through. Alright, so we need to put all that in there, all that in there. That's all that'll fit for right now. So we'll set another one down. Put 3 down. Heck, we'll put 4 down. Alright, let's put all that in there. Put that in there, that in there. Let's cut through real quick. Hopefully we don't get run over. We've almost got it all cleaned up. I don't want to get too close to that train though. I don't want to get run over. I'll just wait on the train to drive off before I finish cleaning it all up, if there's anything. There we go. Alright, I think we got it all cleaned up, most of it. Sorry that y'all had to watch me take out the garbage, but alright, so what I was saying is that you can hold control and grab all of these little copper like this. Now, is there more? No and no. Now what you can do is you can come over to these furnaces and you can hold shit. You can take and grab a whole stack and put them in there like so, and they'll spit them out on your lines where they belong. Now it's a little bit tedious because you have to keep doing this, but it has the added benefit that your ore will stack up, because it'll stop trying to produce stuff and just spit stuff out because it has so many. So it'll stop grabbing the ore usually, and just spit stuff out. Now you can also, something else you can do, is you can take and go like this, and you can put down a chest, and you can take and put out a, well, I keep making them. Why am I making them? You can put one of them bad boys down, throw a little power up to it, hit the chest, and throw them all in a chest like that, and it'll just spit them out on your line also. And it'll just do it until it runs out. When it runs out, eventually you can run back and pick them all up. So what we needed to do over here was now pick up this and put down a big one. And then we can put more inserters here and spit these out, which we'll end up moving this to the other side just like we did on the other side. So this will end up being back, and we'll take one and put it right there. And now we can take another one and put it to where it's going to grab those inserters, which is right there, so then we can pick that one up. And even though it messes up like that sometimes, it's still a valid connection. Now why isn't it a valid connection there? Probably I need to get closer. Yeah, that'll work. Well, that's not very good for future thinking. So let's go down here and grab this one. And I bet if we place it back, there we go. Now it's connected. So what we'll do is let's look in this one. Let's grab all this crap. There we go. Now we can pick it up and get it out of the way, and we come up here and throw all that junk. This is all the extra train stuff that I had left over. Just junk that I don't really need right now. And that's what I tend to do. So I'll end up building an actual stockpile here eventually. And then we'll take these guys, turn it around like so, and then run off of it. There we go. Now even when it backs up, the other ones can still unload the entire train, and then this can unload as it gets a chance. See, even though they're not going to be fully unloaded, this guy can then just go crazy. And yeah, I see these over here freaking out. It happens. There's some kind of glitch with the inserters that they'll freaking reach to the farthest world. I've seen a photo of a guy that had one that was stretched all the way off his screen. So let's see, do we even have anything in that train? No, we're only getting it in the back part anyway, which is fine. That is fine, 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 fine. And what I'll end up doing is setting up others up here. And actually, I think these 48, 48, I think that's what we'll do. We'll end up popping these smart chests down there because they're just so much bigger than the wooden ones. Now, I mean, it's got all that space to fill up before it even has to worry. Now what we can do is, that's only kicking it out on one side, you see? So you can take and we can set up the other side, which will, I mean, it looks like we're doing okay with the ore, with it piling this in there too. Looks like we might be all right. So that might have fixed our issue for now, which means we can pick all this garbage up. What I need to do when it gets up over here is I need to set up, because it will take it freaking forever, I will take and set up two of these, or actually just probably one of these, and one inserter pointing that way, and I will come up here and I'm going to grab all this coal and I'm going to put it all in here. There we go. And then that'll just, whoo, that thing scares me every time it comes through. If that thing happens to hit you, it kills you. Alright, let's see. Is that going to work? There it goes. And it should only put so many and then stop. $64, $64, $64. Alright, yeah, see, it only put so many and then it stopped. Now it'll just sit there and chill. That'll go, and every time it comes back, it'll refill the fuel. So it'll always be at full fuel every time it leaves this part. Man, the trains are fun. I can't believe I never messed with the trains in the previous. I mean, I've played through probably 5 times, you know, from beginning to where you've learned all the technology and beat the game after you make the missile defense. And I've never built a train. Never once. and they're actually pretty daggum cool. So yeah, that's actually, it's not backing up, but it's enough to where it's keeping me, you know, in ore. How much do I got in there? A couple hundred in each one? Yeah, it is. Now what I can do is I can take and fix this now to where, as you can see, it's kind of 1, 2, 3, and then we can pick one up. There's nothing in there, so that's good. And then we can move it like so and put the chest there. And then what that lets us do is this. And this should fix the whole we're backing up problem. And there we go. We pick that up, put one going that way, and we could probably do another one, which we'll see. Yeah, I'm betting I can. I mean, I'm gonna have to give it some power, but you know, we can do that pretty easily for right now, like so. See how that one's reaching way back far over there? Because they reach to the middle. Look at all of that go. Heck yeah. Look at it. It's just backing up now. That's perfect. And we're doing all that with one car. Heck yeah. I like it that. I like it a lot. So that is how you use the railway system, the train system, to get the materials that you need. Now we have completely unloaded that train. That is excellent. So what we need to do apparently is go to the other side and expand it some more. And it was just in time. I mean, we unloaded it just in time. How much we got left? 50 and 30. And let's see. So we got about 40 seconds before it gets back. And it's still piling in just to one side. And I don't quite get why that freaking happens. Oh, I do see why that's happening, actually. I see exactly why that's happening. Because of this. There we go. Because all of this is done. And all of the ore that was coming off of these is just kicking to one side. Now this is about to be finished. And when it does, we'll be able to tie this in completely. And we are out of time. But there we go. We've solved the problem. Everything has the ability to make, and here it comes, fitting to unload again, and we've still got some on the train. So we need just a little bit more. I mean, just a little bit more. 2 cars will be more than enough. 2 cars it'll back up. And what I'll do is I'll go to the other side and set up the same amount, but in a second, for a second car fill up. And then we'll have 2 for copper and 2 for iron. That's outstanding. Perfect. Because looky there, it's all piling up again. And I need to speed them up. Them bad boys right there. I need to put the red ones down. I'm going to put that hammer down. Oh yeah. Now there we go. There we go. Alright, so we've already got a couple here we can pick up, and we'll do that. I'll do that off camera, of course, because you guys don't need to watch that. And yeah, we're backing up again, so that works good. That works great. This is working perfectly. With it set up like this, it's unloading perfectly. I'm not having any issues, so I'm going to go to the other one, and I'm going to do the same thing over there for the loading. Set it up just like this, and I'm going to set it up for multiple cars. And, you know, we'll go from there. What I'll probably end up doing, though, is using the first and the third car for iron, the second and the fourth car for this. That way these are separated and they're not trying to reach to the other car if they happen to be a little closer to it. I'd have one here, and then I'd have another one set here, and then have it tied into the same line. I'll just bring it up and then use a splitter to join the two together. Or, I don't know. We'll see. However it works out. 10-4, good buddy. All right, well, that's the end of this episode. So hope you learned something. Hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode where we do something else. I'm not quite sure yet. Have a great day. Great day.